Hello there everybody, welcome to another video by me, Mr. Drone. You'll have seen from the opening shots of the video that I am at Central Docks, the Liverpool Waters project named Central Docks. You'll see right behind me, I'm right outside the entrance, the site entrance, because I just wanted to share, I think it's an idea sometimes, to share again exactly what we're expecting. So we'll have a walk along. Welcome to Liverpool Waters, Central Docks. And you've got these amazing boards with these amazing illustrations and images on. A new neighbourhood of Liverpool Waters with homes, green space, education facilities, shops and health all in one place. 2,350 new homes in a vibrant new neighbourhood. Shops, leisure, healthcare at your doorstep. 2 hectares of green parkland for play, relaxation and connection. And it goes on, the boards go on, the guys, surety there. Morning mate, you alright? We've got there a new neighbourhood shaping Liverpool's iconic waterfront. A new style of city living by the waterfront for city livers, business adventurers and nature wanderers. Planning ready development plots across 9 service sites. And we finish here with a kind of a long, wide, high aerial shot illustration of it. So yeah, I just wanted to walk around and show you, remind us all exactly what we're expecting to see here. So we're going to get up in the air, have a little look at how the Central Dock site looks today, and I'll share some kind of hopefully exciting news whilst we're up there. Okay, let's get up there. Okay, as we approach it, you can see some of the... Just look down there, it's quite interesting site with the buildings here. We know there's some down here set for demolition. Anyway, that's a different story for a different video. So, Central Docks, there is the site entrance on Regent Road that we've just been walking around. So that's where the boards are. If you wanted to come down and have a look, that's where they are, stretching around the site. Obviously, if you do, be careful, because there will be site vehicles going in and out. It's nice and quiet this morning on a Saturday, so that's when I'd suggest. But we can see, so if we look in, quite a few months ago now, we shared the roads, the temporary roads that will be put in place for site vehicles, and you can see them here. You can see them here, the roads being that have been laid out. That one goes all the way over to the Graham's site there, with a nice car park for them, and others go up and around the site. So there's not much going on today at all, because it is Saturday. Somebody has actually just gone in whilst I was by the site entrance. We're just going to come round and have a look at the scale, and I will just share to you. So on a recent video I did mention that I was hoping that I'd be able to possibly get somebody from Graham's or possibly Peel who had to do with the site to possibly have a chat with me at some point about what we can see happening here. So we know, you see things being flattened out, and then piles like this being moved and materials being dropped and left. You got these piles which will take a flyover in a minute, but my kind of point is we can see the ground changing, but I think it'd be good for us to know. Yeah. I think it would be good to know why. So that was the site guy asking if that was my drone. I think it'd be good to know why we see these things happening. What's that? Mr. Drone? Mr. Drone? Nice one. Sorry if you heard me shouting there. I will try and edit that out. So yeah, as I was saying, look at the size of the site. Anyway, like another temporary entrance there. I think that actually used to be a car park down there, but that looks like one of the entrances. I say temporary entrance. That looks like it's going to be one of the main entrances to this central dock site. We know the park is going to be here because the park runs up the side of the canal. So the park area is kind of like this area here. And yes, so we see all of that. We'll take a flyover now. I'll come a bit lower. All of these mounds that are kind of moved and shifted and put where they are. I think it'd be really good for us to know why. Some of you might know already. Some of you, who perhaps work in construction, ground civil works, might already know. But I certainly don't, and I think there'll be a lot of us that probably don't. But would be interested to know. So I've put it out there, and I've had a really good response back. So hopefully, beginning of December, we might actually. Hopefully, I'm really hopeful we'll get a video with somebody from site to actually give us an update as to where they are, why they've put this here, why they've got this machine doing that, breaking everything up, leaving it there. I just think it'll be really interesting for us. But I shared pictures on my last video I'd done here, I think it was 2 weeks ago. I shared pictures of the site 6 months ago, and honestly I know it's a hell of a lot of groundwork that has to happen, of course, but honestly, if you look at it 6 months ago, check out my last video. If you look at it 6 months ago compared to how it is now, the ground looks totally different. It's interesting just to keep an eye on it. But as I say, hopefully we'll also get more insight as to exactly what we're looking at. We've got another one of the buildings coming up there to do with this Liverpool Waters project. Nearly done. That one looks just about, complete. Looks like it might even have residents in. I think that's one of the Ramel Capital ones. And this area, Prince's Dock area, got some good news about that too, which will be coming out in a video tomorrow, so keep your eyes on that. But yeah, so hopefully we've got some interesting stuff to come here at this central dock site, so keep watching and I'll bring it to you as soon as we can. But this is such an exciting project to keep an eye on, isn't it? Such an exciting one. We'll finish off there, bring the drone back in. Okay, there you go, guys. A little update on Central Docks, a little look at it. And as I say, sorry, I had something in my eye then. As soon as I started recording, something went in my eye. So that's showbiz, isn't it? That's showbiz. Got to carry on. Show must go on. But yeah, a little update on Central Dock site, which is right behind me here. I'm on the bottom of Porter Street. So it's right behind me here. So as I say, the billboards, if you want to come down and see them, it's on Regent Road, the main site entrance. But it looks like there's another entrance to it that's been done. What used to be the car park on Jesse Hartley Way. Looks like there's another entrance to it there, but I don't know if that's going to be, it looks like the way it's done, it looks like that's going to be like a permanent road into it. So I'll confirm that. I just hadn't looked at it, didn't expect to see it like that. So I'll confirm that in another video later on. As I say, I'm hoping to get somebody here to give us a kind of talk through as to what they're doing, why they're doing it, where they're up to, which would be great. I think that'd be really good for us all. So keep your eyes out for that. That should be coming in the next few weeks or so, hopefully. Things going well. But as I say, I had some great correspondence with Peel and Graham's, because they are they're fantastic. They're really passionate about the site and want people to know what they're doing, which is good. It's always good for me and my videos, and you guys, hopefully. So yeah, guys, as I said as well, if you look at my videos, I mean, if you do a search on, if you search Mr. Drone Central Docks, there's a video I done like months and months ago, a while ago now, my very first video here, where I started from Jesse Hartley Way, and that will show you how much this site has changed since then, and it is a lot. So yeah, have a little look at that. But guys, other than that, we'll keep coming here, keep getting the updates. So please like, share and subscribe. Let me have your comments on this video, any information you might have, just any comments at all, what you feel about the site. That would be great. And please subscribe, hit that button for me. I've said in a few videos recently, my stats show that only 20% of people that watch either subscribe or are already subscribed. So hit that button for me, please. Give it a little dab, little hit. Doesn't cost you anything. Means lots to me. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate you all. Take care. Bye now.